Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to this quick Wyatt Sicks video. And it is quick because we didn't get much from the Wyatt Sicks, but we got enough to do a video. Before we even had Raw, we had this. Look, Mark Briscoe said that the Briscoes were going to debut with the Wyatt family back in 2013. I've never heard that before. So CM Chunk, thank you. It's very interesting to think how that would have changed things. I knew the Briscoes had had tryouts with WWE. Didn't know that they had actually got to the point where they were being planned as Wyatt family members. So very interesting. I'll have to dig into that a little bit more because the quote that I've seen was very quick, very short. But yeah, really interesting. Talking of interesting, this was interesting. So here we had this during Miz and R-Truth. Quite straightforward. There's only one image that's really like giving me problems. The rest of it is really straightforward, right? I don't think this was meant to be that challenging. So Crimson, thank you. So we had Ezekiel 2817, we had OB13, we had coordinates, and we had the Wyatt Sicks, right? So if we go up, the J Omega, thank you. Coordinates lead us to the Wells Fargo Center. That's where Raw is next week. So feeling good that the Wyatt Sicks are going to be back next week. Eric said, Ezekiel 2817 means your heart became proud on account of your beauty and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I feel like that's to do with arrogance. Like you became arrogant because of your success, maybe, and it corrupted your way of thinking. As a result, I threw you to the earth. I made a spectacle of you before kings. So this is really interesting because I feel like the first part is where this person went wrong. Second part is what happened as a result. So I think this is to the Miz. And I think the first part is where he's gone wrong. His arrogance. He thinks too highly of himself. You know, he didn't think about R-Truth. He just thought about his own feelings, his own frustrations. And then the second part is what's going to happen to him. And I don't think we've got to that bit yet. And then up here, Ian with OB13. The pride of your heart has deceived you. So this is very similar. You who live in the clefts of the rocks and make your home on the heights. You who say to yourself, who can bring me down to the ground? So you're so arrogant. You don't think you can be brought down to earth. You think you're above and better than everyone. And obviously the Wyatt Sicks are not going to stand for that. So that's kind of how I've interpreted that as well. We have heard from Karrion, and this is cryptic, right? Once they hear me, it's over. They don't believe in it. They think it's all coincidence. It's far stronger than their egos. And that's why it works every time. Hear my words is how he ends. And then here we've got a little clip.
Let me in.
Let me in. This is aimed at the Wyatt Sicks, in my opinion. Maybe even directly at Uncle Howdy at Bo Dallas. I don't know quite what he means by they don't believe in it. They think it's all coincidence. Is he saying that this is a plan? I mean, I think the Wyatt Sicks know that this was a plan by Karrion. I think that was the problem. He goes around, he plants seeds. You know, he tries to cause trouble. So, like, what's happened with Miz and R-Truth, that's not a coincidence. Like, Karrion got in Miz's ear. So, I don't know. It's really cryptic, this. I'm not sure what he's trying to say here. So, maybe a little bit more work needed there. Wyatt Sicks have tweeted as well, you could have stopped this. So, there's the coordinates. And those obviously lead to next week. So that says to me, we're on a collision course. Karrion, Final Testament. Next week, there's going to be a collision. So EST Firefly Forever, thank you. Slamek, shout out to you, just saying, apologies for the crop, but Erick Rowan has posted this mysterious video with the caption, an evening stroll. I wouldn't think anything of this in terms of being related to WWE. He often posts videos like this, but Nikki Cross did repost this, so who knows? I don't think it's related personally. And actually, we get another message from Rowan later on. So, yeah, I'm taking this with a pinch of salt. I think we're going to get quite a bit of this month because obviously we're, just a couple of weeks away from Halloween. So you're probably going to get more of those kinds of posts. So I don't think that's related personally. We'll have a look at the other image here, look. So this was 2 hours ago from Rowan. And you can see that he has quote tweeted this Universal Monsters Hammer horror post talking about classic horror. So I think it's something to do with that. So maybe it's just a post in appreciation of like classic horror. This is the one that's doing my head though. This is, I have no idea. Some people are saying that it's Alexa and Nikki. I don't see that personally. I just don't see that as being Nikki. I did wonder if that was Tian Shaw. I don't think it is. And many of you are probably going, who the hell's Tian Shaw? But can you see that thing around the face? Can you see the long hair and something around the face? And what looks to be something maybe on the shoulders? If you look here, look. Long hair, something on the face, and something on the shoulders. So the three things that I'm looking at sort of check out with Tian Shaw. The reason why this doesn't make sense, I don't think Boa's with WWE anymore. I don't think he might be. We don't ever see him if he is. Xia Li is no longer with WWE. She is, right? She is now Wendy Chu. But it doesn't make any sense as to why she would be here. So I don't know. That's the one that went into my mind. I looked at it and I was like, is that Tian Shaw? But it doesn't make sense. So I don't think it is, right? But I just want to explain what's gone through my head with this. So Tian Shaw, Xia Li, I don't think it is. Then I look at that and I'm seeing, I don't think it's Alexa. Some people have said it looks a lot like Raquel, and I can see that. It does feel like this person has got their arm bent. That feels like the fist. I can't rule that out as being Lily. I can't rule it out that this is Alexa holding Lily, right? And maybe would that mean this is the Fiend? I can't explain what this is. I don't know. I mean, but this could be the Fiend. Certainly the burnt Fiend. So Fiend with Alexa standing side by side. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I'm really struggling to see Nikki in either of these. But Alexa with Lily standing next to the Fiend, I can sort of see that being what this is. But I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I don't think we need to tease Alexa because I don't see why we need Alexa right now. Like, this feud we're about to go into, there's only one female in Final Testament. We don't need Alexa. If there was two women, then we might. But we've only got Scarlett to deal with, and Nikki can deal with Scarlett. She doesn't need Alexa. So it doesn't make sense for this to tease Alexa. I did also wonder if this could be Scarlett, and it could be a message to Scarlett that we're aware of your past. We know that you wrestle, and you're going to need those skills. I think I tweeted out, I don't see this being Alexa. I think it makes more sense that this would be Scarlett. And I still stand by that. Because it doesn't make sense that it's Alexa. There's not really anywhere for her to come into this feud. So I don't know. I'm really confused by it. I think people are going to see what they want to see, and I think people want to see Alexa. I don't really see Alexa in the face. I do see something being held. So I could go with the vibe that that's Lily. But again, you know, there's not really anything to base that on. This looks more like Raquel to me than it does to Alexa. And I'm really confused by this person. And the other thing that's worth remembering, this might not even be WWE. This could be something from a film. This could be Predator, you know. This could be anything. The other thing as well, and it was pointed out by Wendy Lucho, we've had lots of imagery before that actually didn't go anywhere, was just stock footage. It just wasn't anything. And so it was there for atmosphere. It was there for intrigue. It wasn't there to catch us out. It was just there to add to the mystery. And so we can't totally rule out that that's not what this is. That it's not just here to add to the mystery. You know, this could turn out to be some imagery that we've seen in Nightbirds that, you know, is just not related. It could be something from Dante's Inferno. It could be something from Stephen King. So there's so much. I mean, there's no theories on this, but I've told you kind of where my head's at. So really looking forward to see if anything does come of that. And the only other thing to be aware of is next week, Authors of Pain are going to be taking on the New Day. That is definitely a match that we could see some interference in, because we know the Wyatt Sicks are going to make their presence felt next week. That could be the match where it happens. So, yeah, lots to be excited about. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. We do have some bits for Unseen, but I thought there was enough here for a separate video. So I will do an Unseen, but that'll probably go up at some point tomorrow lunchtime. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.